My name is Jen. This is my first time teaching an outreach class for y'all. So I'm very excited to be here. I'm going to lead you through a 30-minute beginner-friendly vinyasa sequence. Feel free to take any modifications as needed. And as always, child's pose is always there if you need to take it. So we're going to begin in toes pose. So you're going to come to your knees and curl your toes under and sit back on your heels. You can have your hands resting gently on your thighs. You can bring them to your heart center, wherever you prefer. And let's take a few deep inhales and audible exhales out. A few more like that. Deep breaths in, audible exhale out. One more deep breath in, exhale out. Now come forward, you can tap out your feet, child's pose. Now take a few deep breaths in here. Close your mouth, exhale through your nose. Deep breaths in, exhale out. Press your 10 fingertips into your mat and feel how it activates up your arms to your shoulders, down your back, and lengthens out your lower spine. You can gently engage your core. Press the tops of your feet into the mat. Take this moment to ground yourself into your practice. You can set an intention. And continue to breathe. Now come forward to tabletop. Your palms under your shoulders, knees under your hips. And we're going to do some cats and cows. So drop your belly and look up towards the ceiling on an inhale. And exhale. Arch your back and drop the top of your head towards the floor. Inhale, arch. Exhale. A few more. And exhale. Now sit back on your heels. And interlace your fingers together and stretch your palms up towards the ceiling. And lean over to your right side. Feel a nice stretch in your left side body. Inhale takes you up and exhale brings you to your left side. Inhale, exhale back to center. And inhale, lean back. Arch your back, open your chest towards the ceiling. Deep breath in. Exhale back to center. Now gently twist to the right. Put your left hand on top of your thigh. Place your right hand behind you and gently twist and look over your right shoulder. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, twist deeper. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale. Exhale back to center and twist over to your left. Right hand on top of your thigh, left hand behind you. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist over your right shoulder. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale and twist deeper. One more inhale and release. Now come back to tabletop position. Your palms under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Extend your right arm towards the ceiling and thread the needle under your left arm for a nice shoulder stretch. You can extend your left arm over your right for a deeper stretch, or you can place your left hand behind your back. Come back to tabletop position, and let's do the left side. So inhale your left arm to the ceiling. Exhale under your right arm, thread the needle. You'll place your right arm over your head. Or for a deeper stretch, you can place it on your lower back. Inhale back to tabletop. Curl your toes under and shoot your hips towards the ceiling, downward facing dog. The first downward facing dog, so you can walk the dog, you can pedal your feet, warm up your hamstrings. Press your 10 fingers into your mat. Activate your core. Drop your shoulders away from your ears. Continue to take deep inhales and audible exhales out. You want to bring a gentle bend to your knees. You don't want to lock them out. You're going to bring a gentle bend to them and lift your hips towards the ceiling. One more breath in. Exhale. Now walk forward towards the top of your mat. Place your feet directly under your hips. It's about 2 fists apart. Bring a generous bend to your knees. You drop your head towards the floor. You can grab both of your elbows Lengthen the top of your head towards the floor as you extend your hips to the ceiling. You can sway side to side. You can rock your head yes. You can shake your head no. Continue to breathe. Ground your feet into your mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, deepen. One more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, deepen. Ground your feet into your mat. Reach your arms up towards the ceiling. Extended mountain. Press all four corners of your feet into your mat. Bring a gentle bend to your knee. Pinch your shoulder blades towards the middle of your spine and reach up towards the ceiling. Deep breath in and forward fold, exhale. Lift up halfway, bring your palms to your shins. Pinch your shoulder blades towards the middle of your spine. Lengthen the crown of your head towards the front of the room. Deep breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your hands on your mat. Step back your right foot. And then your left foot into high plank. You can drop your knees if you need here. And lower to low plank. Upward facing dog. Now we're going to stay here for a couple of breaths in upward facing dog or in high cobra. So really press your palms into the mat as you press the tops of your feet into the mat. Bring your shoulder blades towards each other. Deep breath in. Downward facing dog. Activate your core here by knitting your ribs together. Instead of blowing them out, knit them together. Big breath in. Step forward, forward fold. Halfway lift. Inhale. Forward fold on an exhale. Extended mountain. Reach your fingers towards the ceiling. Forward fold. Lift up halfway on an inhale. High to low plank on an exhale. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Continue to take deep breaths in through your nose and audible breaths out through your nose. Deep breaths in and out. One more breath in. On your exhale, step forward. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Extended mountain. Forward fold. Halfway lift. High to low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Take one more breath in. On your exhale, step forward. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Chair pose. So reach your arms towards the ceiling and sit back like you're sitting in a chair. Try to keep your knees over your heels as much as possible. Ground all four corners of your feet into your mat so that you can lift your toes off the mat if you need to. And breathe. One more inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. High to low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Step your right foot forward. Drop your left heel on your mat. Warrior one. You want to stack your right knee over your right ankle. And you want your back left foot to be at about 45-degree angle. And breathe. Every inhale, lengthen. Every exhale, deepen. You want to ground down through the knife edges of your feet, so the pinky toe sides of your feet. One more inhale. Exhale, high to low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Warrior one, left side. So step your left foot forward. Inhale, rise. If you notice your left knee shooting out to the right, you want to bring it back to the left so it's pointing straight forward. One more inhale. Exhale, low, high to low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Take one more inhale. Exhale, step forward. Halfway lift. Forward fold. We're gonna do the same sequence, but one breath, one pose. So we're gonna pick it up. Inhale, chair. Forward fold. Halfway lift. High to low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Warrior one, right side. Low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Warrior one, left side. Low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Take one more inhale. Exhale. Step to the top of your mat. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Extended mountain. Hands to heart center. Standing leggers on your right side. So you want to grab your knee and ground your left foot into the mat. Then open out to the side. Squeeze in through your center line. And bring your gaze out over your left hand, if you can. Inhale back to center. Airplane. So you're going to kick your right foot out behind you, leading with your heel, and extend your arms out towards your feet, your lifted foot. Step your right foot down, standing leg raise on your left side. Grab your left knee and open out to the side. Ground down through the four corners of your right foot. Activate your thigh. If you're having trouble balancing, squeeze your thigh and squeeze your core into the center line, and it should help. Bring it back to center. Airplane on your left side. Plant your left foot, extended mountain, forward fold, halfway lift, high plank. Now step, hug, squeeze your right knee into your chest, plant it between your hands, drop your back left knee, and reach up towards the ceiling. Low lunge. Plant your hands on the mat. Step your right foot back to your left. Hug your left knee into your chest. Plant it between your hands. Drop your right knee. Press the top of your right foot into the mat and extend your arms towards the ceiling. Plant your hands back on the mat. Come to your sit bones, extend your feet out in front of you, both of your feet. Flex your toes towards your face. Reach your arms up towards the ceiling and bend forward. You don't want to lock out your knees here. Don't feel bad about having a pretty big bend in it if you need it. I know I do. It's more about keeping your back straight, pulling your shoulder blades in towards each other, and stretching your heart towards your shins. Release and come back up. Now come to lay on your back. I'm going to squeeze our right knee in towards our chest. Bring your right arm out to a T next to you and twist your leg over your left side. You can gaze out over your right hand. Come back to center. Straighten your right leg back out to the floor. Squeeze your left knee in towards your chest. Bring your left arm out to a T. And twist your left knee over your right side body. Now extend the bottoms of your feet towards the ceiling. Flex your toes towards your face. Grab the outer sides of your feet, bend your knees. Happy baby. You want to press the bottoms of your feet into your fingers so that it lengthens your lower spine. Now bring the soles of your feet to touch on the floor. Let your knees fall to the sides. Or if you like, you can place both of your feet on the outside edges of your mat and knock your knees in towards each other. Now extend your feet out long. Spread your arms out wide. You've made it to the end of the practice. So here you can finally let go, relax, and receive all the healing benefits that come from a yoga practice. If you'd like, here in Shavasana, you can think about what it is that you're grateful for in this life, the people in your life that you care about, the activities that you enjoy, anything that brings you a sense of joy and peace. And gently roll to one side. Hug your knees into your chest and come back up to a seated position. Place your hands at your heart center. Thank you so much for joining us today for this yoga practice. The light in me sees and honors the light in each of you. Namaste, y'all.